contest, and the man who sold the most Bibles stuttered, and he stuttered badly. And so all the parishioners, but he sold the most Bibles. And so they asked him, well, what did you say to the people to sell the most Bibles? And he said, I just said, do you want to buy a Bible, or do you want me to read it to you?
Very good, Glendora. I wanted to show you this temperature. Wow. Wow. Look at that. There it is. Isn't that something? And now, the titling is finished. The last two shows. Dolly.
That's right, Glendora has a joke to tell.
This church had a Bible selling contest, and the man who sold the most Bibles stuttered, and he stuttered badly. And so all the parishioners, but he sold the most Bibles. And so they asked him, well, what did you say to the people to sell the most Bibles? And he said, I just said, do you want to buy a Bible, or do you want me to read it to you?
That's right, Glendora has a joke to tell.
This church had a Bible selling contest, and the man who sold the most Bibles stuttered, and he stuttered badly. And so all the parishioners, but he sold the most Bibles. And so they asked him, well, what did you say to the people to sell the most Bibles? And he said, I just said, do you want to buy a Bible, or do you want me to read it to you?
Very good, Glendora. I wanted to show you this.
Completely overcast today and a lot cooler than it's been the last few days.
Oh, really? Yeah.
About 60 degrees, 58, 60 degrees. So that includes filling out necessary forms and then also doing an assessment.
the reporter asked the co-ed, why did you choose this college? And she said, because it has the best rating. Best rating? In what way? 10 men to 2 girls. Said the church member, you see that, they had a rummage sale. She said, you see that closet over there? Yes, the minister said. Well, I sold everything in that closet. And the minister said, that is the cloakroom. Eleanor says, I have the most delicious recipe for a casserole. I simply mention it, and my husband says, let's eat out. The little Hollywood extra, he finally got a speaking part in a movie. The scene was the detective would say to him, did you see that woman drink this cup of coffee? And he was to say, I did. So he went home and he practiced all the ways he could say, I did, I did, I did, I did. Came time to shoot the scene. The detective says, did you see the woman drink the cup of coffee? And the little extra said, did I? All right, this is Glendora, a cheerful look at life. Keep the courage flaming. Help everybody you can. Love perfectly all the time. Hi there, everybody. It's Glendora. I'm trying to show you the good that's happening all over the United States. And here is a thrilling good that somebody is doing in New Mexico.
Good morning, Literacy Program. This is Maureen.
Hi, Maureen. This is Glendora. I'm here to interview Letty.
Oh, okay. Just a minute. I'll transfer you.
Thank you,
You're
Maureen.
welcome.
It's noon, Santa Fe.
Good morning, Literacy Volunteers.
Hello, Letty. It's Glendora here to interview you.
Oh, great. How are you?
Oh, everything's perfect.
Good.
Now,
Hold on a second. Let me shut the door. Hold on.
all righty. That's Santa Fe, New Mexico. Santa Fe Community College.
Okay.
Now, Letty, spell your name for me so I'd be careful not to make a mistake.
It's L-E-T-T-Y.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
And your last name?
Naranjo. N as in Nancy. A-R-A-N-J-O.
Okay, and what telephone number do you want used on the screen? 505-428-1353.
1353.
That's what you want used.
Yes.
And the title is Literacy Volunteers of Santa Fe?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any other information you want on the screen?
So it'll have the name, the phone number.
Yes. Are you the, like the executive director or?
Yes.
Executive director.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And then maybe the, also on the screen, our website.
Okay, go ahead.
It's www.lvsf.
Yeah. L as in Larry, V as in Victor.
L as in Letty, V as in Victor, S as in Santa, and F as in Faith.
Okay, let me repeat. L as in Letty, V as in Victory, S as in Sam, and F as in Fred.
Yes.
Okay, .com.
.org.
.org. Okay, that's good. Anything else?
No, I think that should do it.
All right. Okay, here we
Should
go.
we put the address on there?
Yep, we can do that.
Okay, 6401
6401
Richards Avenue,
Richards Avenue.
Santa Fe, New Mexico, NM
Yep.
87508.
87508.
Uh-huh.
Letty, you know how to take this to the TV station, right? Once I send it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a copy of your own that you can keep, a courtesy copy, and then a copy for the TV station.
Okay.
All right. And I'm going to send it on mini DV. I'm going to send it on disc, DVD.
Oh, okay.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You can have it on VHS if you want. Isn't electronics...
What do you suggest?
I suggest DVD.
DVD? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Well, everybody, I'm delighted to bring to you Letty Naranjo, who is the director of Literacy Volunteers of Santa Fe. Letty, what a wonderful thing that is that you do. How'd you get into it?
Thank you. I have been working at Santa Fe Community College. We are also affiliated with Santa Fe Community College, so we are housed here at a 2-year college, and I've been working here for 24 and a half years.
Really, Letty?
Yes, so I was working in student services as a career counselor and working with outreach programs, and then the position for the coordinator of literacy volunteers came available. So I applied, and I've been working with literacy now for 15 years.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
My goodness, what longevity. Now, tell us what it's like. What do you have to do to get everything organized and accomplished? What do you have to do from morning to night?
Well, Literacy Volunteers of Santa Fe works every day to meet the needs of struggling readers and also to provide tutorial services for those who want and need to learn English. So we train volunteer tutors to teach adults either how to read or how to improve their literacy skills, so it can be reading, writing, math skills, and also to learn to speak English as a second language. And our tutor training is a 20-hour tutor training, and we have 5 trainings a year. And so we train volunteer tutors to teach the adults, and we have several different components where the volunteer tutor can actually do the actual tutoring.
Are you filled up? Are the positions, do the people come and fill up the vacancies?
Yes, they do. We just completed our spring tutor training, and both classes were full. We had 18 in the ESL class.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, and we had 14 in the basic literacy class.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, I suppose then a person named Joseph comes to see you and he says, I need help reading. What do you do with Joseph?
Well, what we first do is we schedule him to come in for intake and orientation. And, that includes filling out necessary forms and then also doing an assessment. We do a pre-test or assessment so that we can see what level Joseph is at. And then once we know what level he's at, then we can start working with him, assign a tutor to meet with him when it's convenient for both him and the volunteer tutor. Most of our volunteers meet with their students at least twice a week for an hour and a half.
Oh, really? Is it one-on-one?
The basic literacy tutoring is one-on-one. The ESL tutoring is small groups. And the small groups, the ESL, we have different components. We have a workplace project where the volunteer tutor goes to the work site, and the employer provides time for the employee to learn English as a second language or basic literacy. The instruction is done on site at the work site. The volunteer tutor goes into the work site and teaches them. we have about 15 active this year in the workplace project, 15 active groups. And those groups are different workplaces such as hotels, restaurants, landscaping companies. Yeah. And then the other components for ESL are we have community tutoring groups, and these groups meet all around the community. For example, they meet at public libraries, they may meet at churches, at health clinics, might meet in a conference room at United Way, for example, or they also meet here at Santa Fe Community College, right outdoors, right outside of our office area or in the library. There's a lot of places here at the college where our tutors meet with their students.
Really?
Yes.
And is it ever a whole class, Letty? Is it a whole class?
No, we have small and large groups, but the largest group that we have might be a workplace site that maybe has, up to 16 students. We don't have anything larger than that.
Would you happen to know how many people you help during a year, for instance?
Yes, we do. We serve, on average, about 650 students a year.
My goodness.
And on average, we have about between 100 and 150 volunteer tutors.
What do you like best about it?
What I like best about it is that we have a daily challenge to meet the needs of our students, and it's really a rewarding job. It's a rewarding business that we're in, because we help students become self-sufficient. We help them get better jobs, earn more money, have greater self-respect, cope in an English-speaking world. We help them become role models for their children, and that, in turn, contributes to a more effective community, and it helps them become effective members of the community.
That's a very rich answer.
Thank you.
Now,
one other component that I forgot to mention that is also ESL is our neighborhood group. We have
isn't it interesting, folks? The way they're helping people. They put out such a good quota. I think I'm through showing it to you.
And there are women with small children at home that can't get to us. They either lack transportation or they lack child care. So we wrote a grant to send the volunteer tutors into the home.
Oh my goodness.
And so usually those groups, they're either friends or relatives. They live in the same little neighborhood, and one of the students agrees to host the class. The volunteer tutor goes into the home. The students take turns sitting out of class and taking care of the small children. And so the tutoring is done in the home or else in a community center if they live in a neighborhood that has a community center.
Do we have coffee and cake?
That's the advantage of being in the home, because the students always have something prepared for the volunteer tutors, either iced tea or chata or something for them to drink.
Oh, that's
yeah.
What's that?
But it's really, the volunteer tutor has to be willing to go into a home, and if not, we have the other components for them.
Does anybody ever come back years later and tell you how much you meant to them?
Oh, yes, they do. A lot of our students are with us for more than a year. Basic literacy students tend to be with us the longest. They're students that for some reason, some of them graduated from high school, but they're coming to us as adults because they're below a 6th grade reading level.
Oh.
And so those type of students either come in on their own, or they're referred by a family member, or an employer might refer them to us.
Oh, that's
but
good.
If you can imagine, think of the courage and commitment that is needed for them to step in the door, because a lot of times there's a lot of shame attached or stigma attached to people who can't read.
Oh, really?
And so it takes a lot for them to walk in the door and admit that they can't read and that they would like.
Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah. How do you overcome those who haven't walked into the door yet?
That we do very little recruitment for students. We're just trying to keep up with the demand. They hear of
I see.
either by word of mouth. They
Yeah, word of mouth.
about us from other students,
Oh, really?
or employers refer them.
Oh, really?
So, the one event where we might talk to students and try and get them to come in is Community Day, and we just had that last Saturday on,
Yeah.
on the plaza here in Santa Fe.
Yes, and you get people interested from that?
Yes, we did. We get some new tutors interested in our program.
Oh, nice.
Also,
You should have had somebody videotape that for us and send it to us. That would have been good Community Day.
students that that find out about our program. We give away books on that day. We gave away about 50 boxes of books.
Boxes of books?
Yes, that were donated to us. Our tutors donate books, or just people in the community. Certain bookstores or libraries donate
do?
to us.
Oh, really?
We give them away on Community Day.
Oh, that's nice. After they learn to read, do they go on to a speed reading course? That's really a joke.
Yeah, no, I was going to say no, I don't think so.
One man was taking a speed reading course, and he was, somebody asked his wife, does he read faster now? And the wife says, yes, he moves his lips faster. Oh.
That's funny.
So, how many years ago did Literacy Volunteers of Santa Fe start up?
Well, we were established in 1985.
Really?
Yes, so next year,
25 years.
this of next year, we will be celebrating our 25th anniversary.
Hooray!
Yes,
You're going to have a big party, huh?
yes. We are also an accredited affiliate of Pro Literacy America. That is
Oh.
the national organization.
Oh, tell us about Pro Literacy America.
Pro Literacy America is the national organization, and they they provide a lot of support for affiliates nationwide.
Really?
And if you would like to be an accredited affiliate, you have to meet 16 standards.
Wow.
It's quite a rigorous process to go through, but it just it helps us when we're looking for money, and it tells funders that we are an accredited affiliate, and we do abide by certain standards, and we measure outcomes and all of that neat stuff.
Oh, that's right. You have to do that just initially, right?
Yes.
And then do they check up a year later or so?
It's a 4-year accreditation, and we're actually coming up for reaccreditation in September this
Great.
year. Yeah, so we've been
You don't have long, do you?
we've been an accredited affiliate for over 8 years already.
Congratulations.
With Pro Literacy America. Before that, we were accredited under Literacy Volunteers of America.
Oh, what happened to that?
Literacy Volunteers of America was one national group, and then there was another one called Lawbox Literacy, and they merged to form Pro Literacy America
Oh, that's good.
in the year 2000.
Yeah, that's a better name.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who funds this?
Who funds?
Literacy Volunteers of Santa Fe. Who funds it? Does
Who
it?
funds our program?
Yes, is it the college?
Our program gets a lot of support from Santa Fe Community College, in-kind support like our office space, our computers, our telephones. And then we also get money from the Adult Basic Education program here at Santa Fe Community College,
Oh, you do?
and which is also grant money. It's federal and state grant money.
Okay, does the city?
And we do get some funding from the city, City of Santa Fe. We get funding from the county as well. And we also get funding from the New Mexico Coalition for Literacy
Oh, what is that?
And that is our state office.
That's a state office.
That's the state office, and they have an RFP process every year, and we get money through the state
An RFP?
cultural affairs. It's library money that is channeled through the coalition through a grant process to us.
Did you say RP?
I said RFP process. I'm sorry, I'm using acronyms. That's a request for proposal.
Or request for proposal?
Yeah.
And that's by the state?
No, that's through the New Mexico Coalition for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it is state money. It comes through the state legislation, through the Cultural Affairs Office. They provide money to libraries.
Oh, okay.
And we also have money from other foundations, Santa Fe Community Foundation, other local foundations. But
You take donations from the public?
we take donations from the public.
Then I'll send you $20.
That's wonderful.
And I'm going to send it to, don't tell me, Literacy Volunteers of Santa Fe at 6401 Richards Avenue, Santa Fe, New Mexico, 87508.
Yes.
Okay. And I'll send it to, in care of Letty Naranjo.
Yes.
Yeah. Where did you learn to read? In school? And
Yes, in school. In kindergarten, in first and second grade, I suppose.
yeah, really?
Yeah.
Well, I think this has been a very informative interview, and I look forward to seeing it on the television. It will go on Channel 16. Is that correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And Channel 16 covers outside of Santa Fe, does it?
It's the public access station here in Santa Fe.
And does it go outside the city to the suburbs?
No, I think if you have cable, you get it.
Yeah, it has to be cable, yeah.
Yeah.
And, well, now, Letty, this has been enjoyable. Is there anything else that you want to tell the folks before we say goodbye?
Oh, it's become harder and harder for us to raise money. The foundations have lost a lot of money with the fall of the economy, and
Oh, it's the economy?
so we're finding it harder and harder to raise money to meet our program needs. So any donation would be appreciated, and or volunteers would be appreciated.
You are a 501c, aren't you?
Yes. And they can help by either becoming a tutor or be an administrative volunteer or provide financial or in-kind support to us.
Okie doke. Did any funny things ever happen that made you laugh?
Any funny things?
Yeah, anything you can think of offhand that was amusing?
In my work with literacy?
Yes, uh-huh.
Oh, I'm sure there's lots of things. I can't think of one at the moment.
Yeah, that's right. You probably can't think of anything.
Yeah.
I have a good joke for you. A man was adopted a Cocker Spaniel puppy, and he's carrying it, darling puppy. He's carrying it in his arms to go to the car to go home, and he meets his friend, and he says to his friend, "What do you think of this Cocker Spaniel puppy I got for my wife?" And his friend said, "That's not a bad trade."
A trade. Good. I can never remember jokes.
You never can?
So some people, I think you have to kind of have that skill. I always remember the punchline, so I mess it up. I can never...
You tell the punchline first. Yeah, a lot of people do that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for your support of
My pleasure.
Years. We really appreciate it.
And how's Christine today?
She's doing well.
Give her my regards. She's from Manhattan, folks.
Yes.
And she went where in South America to...
Oh, she's traveled a lot.
Yes. And she taught, didn't she teach? Oh, no, she went South to America to learn Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Where did she go? Do you remember? Was it Ecuador?
I think she was in Ecuador and Costa Rica and maybe Bolivia.
Oh, my goodness.
Traveled quite a bit.
She's from Manhattan, as I say, folks, and she loves it out in New Mexico. What's the weather like today?
It is raining today, completely overcast today, and a lot cooler than it's been the last few days.
Oh, really? Yeah.
About 60 degrees, 58, 60 degrees.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's very nice. Today, we have a rare blue sky, and we have about 80 degrees, and we don't have any haze, so we're happy.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now you take this to channel 16,
Okay.
and then they'll play it, and they'll give us a series of a half hour, and then anything else you ever want to add later, that's fine.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'll send them other programs about volunteers.
Yes, I thought maybe if we do a series, maybe we can have you interview a tutor and a student next.
That's excellent.
Or one of our board members.
Yep. You just...
We also have a governing board of community members.
Oh, I think that's great.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's great. I think it's good to give them an opportunity for the public to see them, volunteer and give themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm all for that.
Great.
All righty.
Okay, well, thank you, Glendora.
It's a real pleasure to meet you, and I really respect you and admire you for what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
It's a big need. I'm so happy you're doing it.
Thank you.
Okie doke.
All right.
And after I send you the disc, a courtesy disc for you, and a disc for the TV station, then you'll call me and you'll tell me what time slot we have.
All right.
And then we'll make the next program, which is about, we'll interview whatever you say, whomever you say, a volunteer or a student.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it would be nice to get a testimonial from a student someday, how valuable this was to him or her.
Sure, that'd be great.
All righty.
Okay.
Well, thank you. East to west.
All righty. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, buddy. I think it's nice when the kitty cats play together. Sebastian, the one facing you, sought out .com and then ran so the .com would chase her. Now they're at a standstill. One is about to pounce on the other. We have to fill 2 minutes here. .com. You're not going to play? Are you going to chase her? Come here, .com. Let me see your face. No, that's the wrong end. Okay. Well, I still have to fill a minute or two here. Let's see. The woman was in the artist studio, and she said to the artist, "I love your colors. I wish I could take some home with me." And the artist says, "You will, ma'am. You're sitting on my brushes."